Mira and HarlequinAudio present Significant Others, a novel by Zoë Eisenberg. Performed by Dara, Rosenberg, and Jennifer Robideau. One. J. That morning I woke to the sound of retching. At first I thought the noise had followed me out of my sleep, some shadow of a dream I'd already forgotten, but no. It was there in the room, a violent, choked sputter, followed by the slick slop of release. Through the cracked bathroom door, I glimpsed the bare bottoms of Ren's feet, 10 toes neatly rowed atop the pearly tiles. She'd developed an obvious intolerance to alcohol toward the end of our 20s. A single drink made her empty herself completely the next morning. This didn't stop her. In bed, I rolled toward the open window and listened to the ocean breathing until the toilet flushed and the faucet hissed. When the mattress gave to her weight, I spoke without turning. "Why don't you puke in your own bathroom? Yours is cleaner." Not anymore. Her foot landed cold against my calf. I shifted, close enough to study the freckles cinnamoned across the bridge of her nose. The skin around her eyes was swollen, and her breath carried Listerine and the bland, antiseptic odor of vodka. "Hi," she said. Her smile was apologetic. She was always apologetic when she drank too much, as if apologizing to me and apologizing to herself were the same. I resisted the urge to smooth the dark, ruffled line of her left eyebrow. "Did you leave your car again?" She screwed one eye shut in reluctant admission and then, seeing my face, poked me beneath the covers as if reminding me not to judge her and said, "Will you come tonight?" I turned onto my back. Above me, the cracks in the ceiling were familiar little friends. "Please." Her voice went low. I knew if I looked at her, her bottom lip would be stuck out the way it always is when she wants something. "You haven't been in months." Actually, I hadn't been to Crazy Palms in over a year. I didn't correct her. Instead, I asked if she was teaching later, though I knew she was. "Don't change the subject. Theo's down to go," I asked. When I turned, she was facing away from me. Her shoulder flashed bare beneath her camisole. I inched closer, blew a long draft against her skin. On the inhale, I could smell cocoa butter. Salt, too. Even fresh from a shower, Ren always smelled of salt. The kind that speckled the glass on our windows, the ones that faced the sea. "Please." Her voice was already clotting with incoming sleep. I didn't answer, just blew again on her back, tiny huffy puffs of warm air until her breath went deep and throaty. 6:15 a.m., and Theo was already in the kitchen separating egg whites, headphones on, shoulders swaying. He moved like his sister, bones and easy communication, driven by a tempo that was inaudible, unavailable to me. He nodded in greeting. There was an interesting zigzag design shaved into the side of his head that hadn't been there yesterday. As I poured myself coffee, the jangle of Suki's collar began. I turned just as she charged inside through the open sliders, face one large smear of smile. Her tail helicoptered as I rubbed her back, her solid body wriggling between my legs. I loved this. Mornings in the kitchen, the room a bright, warm bulb in the center of the house. It was the main reason we bought the place. The lanai was mid-rot, the roof on its way out, but the kitchen. A center island stretched its length like a runway. Mango cabinets. The space was crafted, cultivated. Someone had loved it. "But we don't cook," Ren objected when I first showed it to her. She was right. Before Theo came, the kitchen was just storage space for cereal boxes. Still, much of the land along Kalani Anaole was flagged for homesteads, so listings without a blood quantum requirement didn't come up often. I felt guilty for being so excited about this, but comforted myself with thoughts of how at least I was born here, would live in the house, was not some 26-year-old software developer flying in from the continent, buying the place sight unseen with plans for a vacation rental. We made an offer that afternoon, taking the auntie by surprise. She just meant to hire me.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?